Welcome everyone to another hump day video, or dromedary behind the hump I should say. Inside my office again, because I thought, I've shown you so many camels, I've shown you a lot outside on the farm, and why not do a boring video inside where I just sit there and talk. But I'm going to talk about our products. Or more like why camel milk, because that's one question we get asked a lot. Yes, we can see you doing cosmetics and the milk has good properties and all that, but why do you put it into cosmetics? What's so special about it? And so I just want to quickly give you a bit of a rundown so you understand. So first of all, the milk has a very unique molecular structure. So it's very small. So you've got very small fat globules that basically are able to penetrate into the skin more easily. So just how the milk is made, it makes it the perfect ingredients for your skin to penetrate into the deeper layers of your tissue rather than just sitting fatty and greasy on top. So that's number one. Because it goes into your skin, it also is an extremely great way of hydrating your skin. So because it penetrates, you have to imagine your skin is built up into different layers, and you don't want the product to just simply sit on top and do nothing. You actually want it to go into the skin and hydrate the deeper layers. So that's a number two effect that automatically derives from what I just told you. But then, of course, once it's in your skin, it delivers all these cool benefits, like it got a very high vitamin C content, like 3 times higher than cow's milk. It got 10 times more iron, and iron is very important for your collagen production. It got lactoferrin, which is the protein, like the transporter that transports the iron to where it's actually needed. So, because of course it doesn't help if you got a lot of iron there, but then you can't get it to where it's actually needed. And iron is very important to build up your collagen fibers. So making essentially your skin quite strong and help to rejuvenate the skin. And then the other, I guess, one of the coolest things is what we call alpha hydroxy acids. And alpha hydroxy acids are essentially a bunch of organic acids that will almost act like a natural exfoliant. So you have to imagine your skin regrows in multiple layers. So you're constantly regrowing young skin from underneath, and the top layer is almost like a pancake cell structure that dies off. So what happens? You've got constantly dying of skin and then young skin that comes from underneath. So these alpha hydroxy acids that are naturally in the milk, and you will see that on other cosmetic products added synthetically, is automatically in the camel milk. And a lot of them, it's basically a bunch of organic acids like lactate, for instance, as well. And they will help to gently remove those dead skin layers, making it like a natural exfoliant. And that is pretty cool. So, we get a lot of people, and we've done some studies. So my background is research, so I'm quite keen to actively work with our local universities here. So I do work with Murdoch and Curtin University on a lot of those topics. And we found like a significant difference in the antibacterial properties of the milk, of the cream fraction, I should specify, of camel milk compared to cow's milk. And what that does is really, it makes it a very soothing product or ingredient, super ingredient for any natural cosmetic. So we have a lot of people, for instance, that have got eczema or psoriasis. They will try to utilize or they use our products and find great results. And really, for instance, that's why I'm showing you the wash. Soap naturally dries out your skin, just the way soap is formulated. It dries out your skin. But camel milk, because of what what I just told you with the hydrating properties actually makes your skin really soft and silky. And unfortunately, often, you know, you could say you use it and then you don't even need to use a lotion or anything afterwards, because it really has a very quick response to your skin, and it's hard to explain. You know, of course, this I'm not trying to make this a sales video, but I just thought, you know, it is a cool way of explaining it, because we get asked, you know, what's the next thing? You know, now you do this, and why camel milk? And so I thought, you know, there's a lot of quite valid reasons that are measurable, and that's the thing. Like I don't like, there's also a lot of myths and storytelling, and I'm trying to really steer clear of that. So everything we're trying to say is really something you can measure in the milk, something we have measured, or we simply get, you know, very good feedback on. And so in summary, it's basically the extremely hydrating properties of the milk due to the molecular smaller structure that is naturally in the milk, and those alpha hydroxy acids. And this is maybe the reason why Cleopatra, and I know the historical books have different opinions, probably bathed in camel milk. They're saying that she also bathed in donkey milk. But, you know, of course, in our situation, we know she bathed in dromedary camel milk. And that's probably the reason for her secret in the beauty. But yeah, that's just as a summary why we're actually focusing on being the leader in camel milk cosmetics. And we've put a great deal and a lot of effort and resources into our R&D in making our products, you know, really high-end quality. So yeah, if you are curious, of course, you know, check them out. But please give us a follow as well. Next time we're probably back out on the harvester, so I might explain you a header, something completely different. But I thought I'll make it a bit more interesting and have one video where I just quietly sit in the office and talk to you about these things. Next time it's, you know, the machine again, maybe a camel. Until then, happy hump day.